Welcome to Shrouded Securities, where we dive into the specifics of ETFs and other publicly traded securities to give you a concise overview of what they're all about. I'm your host, Spooky. Today we're covering an intriguing ETF, the Unusual Whales Subversive Democratic Trading ETF, trading under the ticker symbol NANC, or NANC. NANC is an actively managed ETF offered by Subversive Capital Advisor LLC. The ticker symbol is an obvious reference to the fund's namesake, Nancy Pelosi, an accomplished United States politician of the Democratic Party, and a former longtime Speaker of the House of Representatives. She is famously one of the most successful politician investors of our era. However, NANC seeks to replicate the publicly traded securities of all Democratic Congresspeople. The fund's objective is to achieve long-term capital appreciation by investing primarily in equity securities of companies that sitting Democratic members of the U.S. Congress and their families have also invested in, based on their public disclosure filings. Incepted in February 2023, the fund uses an innovative strategy, tracking the trading activity of Democratic members of Congress by analyzing their periodic transaction reports, or PTRs. These reports, required by the Stock Act, disclose the financial trades made by members of Congress. Thus, NANC is able to use these periodic reports to allocate fund holdings. NANC aims to mirror these trades, operating under the thesis that Congress people may have unique insights into the companies and industries they regulate and legislate. Unique insights indeed. Let's take a closer look at NANC's portfolio. The fund typically holds between 500 to 600 equity securities at any given time, though the exact number varies based on the reported trades of Democratic Congress members. When creating the initial portfolio, the fund's managers look back at the past 3 years of PTRs, netting the purchases against the sales to determine the starting positions. Moving forward, the fund adjusts its holdings whenever a new PTR is filed, buying or selling based on the reported congressional trades. As of April 19, 2024, some of the fund's top holdings include NVIDIA, Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, and Alphabet. These holdings span various sectors such as technology, 28%, consumer cyclical, 16%, communication services, 9%, and healthcare, 8%, reflecting the diverse interests and committee assignments of Democratic Congress members. The managers may choose not to trade on what they consider small transactions, trades that represent less than 1% of the overall portfolio. This allows the fund to focus on the most significant moves made by Democratic Congress members. In terms of costs, NANC has an expense ratio of 0.76%. This includes a management fee of 0.75% and a small 0.01% in acquired fund fees and expenses. There are no additional sales loads or redemption fees. While 0.76% is higher than some passively managed index ETFs, it's not uncommon for actively managed funds, especially those with niche strategies like NANC. Investors should weigh these costs against the potential benefits of the fund's unique approach. In summary, the Unusual Whales Subversive Democratic Trading ETF offers a one-of-a-kind strategy, aiming to capitalize on the financial moves of Democratic members of Congress. While it's still early days for the fund, it's an interesting concept for investors who believe in the potential of this approach. The information we've presented today is based on the public filings made by the fund, including the prospectus and other regulatory filings, as well as data available on the fund's website. We don't endorse any fund or vouch for the accuracy of the information they have provided. As always, be sure to do your own due diligence, consider your individual financial goals and risk tolerance, and consult with a financial professional before making any investment decisions. This has been Spooky for Shrouded Securities. Just like you, we prefer to be compensated for our efforts. To that end, if you found this information helpful, please like this video and subscribe to the channel if it brings you value. We wish you and yours all the best in the world.